So today we're going to take a look at composite functions. So we're working with two functions at a time. Let's take a look at our functions we're working with. We have f of x equals 2 times x plus 4, h of x equals -3 times x plus 1, and g of x equals 2 times x squared minus 5. In number one, I want you to think of like order of operations. You do the innermost parentheses first. So we have f of g of 3. So the first thing we're going to do is the g of 3. So I'm going to go to my g function and I'm going to input 3 for x. So I have g of 3 equals, wherever I see an x, I'm going to put 3. All right, I just replaced that x with 3. Now, order of operation tells us to do what first? Yes, 3 squared. 3 squared is 3 times 3, which is 9, minus 5. Now we can multiply 2 times 9 is 18, minus 5 is 13. So now I can substitute 13 in for g of 3. So I have f, g of 3 is now 13. So in my f function, wherever I see an x, I'm going to put 13. It's 2 times x, so it's 2 times 13 plus 4. So 2 times 13 is 26, plus 4 is 30. So f of g of 3 is 30. And that's my answer. Again, think innermost parentheses first, just like order of operation. So number 2, it says h of f of -1. So what are we going to do first? The inner parentheses, the f of -1. So f of -1 equals, I'm going to go to my f function up here, and where I see an x, I'm going to put -1. So it's 2 times x, which is -1, plus 4. A positive times a negative is a negative. 2 times 1, 2. Plus 4, 2. So now I can substitute this 2 in for f of -1. So I've got h of 2. Instead of h of f of -1, I now have h of 2. So I'm going to go to the h function up here, and wherever I see an x, I'm going to put a 2. -3 times x, which is now 2, plus 1. A positive and a negative make a negative. 3 times 2 is 6. Plus 1, -5. So h of f of -1 is -5. How are we doing? All right, and 3 and 4, it's the same thing, except for I'm just writing it in a different way. That little circle there, that means following. So it says g following h of 0. So the first thing we're going to do is h of 0. So go to your h function and put 0 in for x. Right here. So I've got -3 times 0 plus 1. Well, anything times 0 is 0, plus 1 is 1. So now we're going to take that 1 and substitute it in for h of 0, and now I have g of 1. Go to your g function, and where you see an x, you're going to put 1. So it's 2 times x squared minus 5. Order of operation tells you to square first. 1 squared is 1. 1 times 1 is 1. 2 times 1 minus 5. 2 times 1 is 2, minus 5 is -3. So this equals -3. What do you think? Maybe you can stop the video and try doing the last one on your own before I do it. We have f following g of 2. F following g of 2. So what are we going to do first? G of 2. So I'm going to change out my color again. And we're going to look at g of 2. So go to your g function. Where is it up here? Here we are. And replace x with 2. So I've got 2 times x squared, which is 2 squared, minus 5. 2 squared is 4. 2 times 4 minus 5, which is 8 minus 5, which is 3. Now I know what g of 2 is. I can replace g of 2 with that. So now we have to find f of 3. So go up to your f function, and where you have an x, put 3. 2 times 3 plus 4. 2 times 3 is 6, plus 4 is 10. So this equals 10. And you're done. Ta-da! Take a look at these. I'm actually going to do another set of these to make sure that you understand them. But for now, just maybe do a problem, stop the video, try it yourself, and then go on from there. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments. I'll be happy to answer them. Have an awesome day. Thank you.